I got a handful of games that I'm considering. I've never played some of these games, so like Ghost Recon. Don't know if it really has any value. On this weird rack next to the entrance, they got some more valuable stuff here. And I actually found some Jordan 1 mids for Mario 64. I think I have to get that. $20 for Mario 64. Holy cow.
Hello everyone, it's Austin and we're back with another episode of my $10 game collection series. We are starting with $10 and building up a whole collection of video games, and these are my childhood video games that I grew up playing. So to start off this video, I have something special to reveal to you all. As mentioned in my last episode, I kind of teased that I'm creating a list of games that I want to be actively seeking out throughout this series, and I have that list now. So yeah, gonna reveal it right now. Here is my list of video games. Not the greatest, but I only had this color of marker as well, so just went with what I had. I have 5 Nintendo games, 5 PlayStation games, and 5 Xbox games. Now these aren't like the top greatest games on each platform, but these are kind of my favorites that I would definitely want to add to my collection. I'll just quickly go through all the games with you guys. I got Mario Party for the N64. If I can get any of the Mario Party games on the N64, that would be awesome. I got Pokemon Stadium. I got Banjo-Kazooie, Harvest Moon Magical Melody on the Nintendo GameCube. I've actually never owned that game, and that was my favorite Harvest Moon game on the GameCube, so I would love to have that in the collection. And then lastly, Super Mario Sunshine. Just recently completed it on the Mario 3D All-Stars, so definitely want that one. And then for the PlayStation, we got Last of Us 2. That's a favorite of mine, and we just picked up Last of Us Part 1, so it would be great to grab the second one. Then we got Final Fantasy X. I just recently completed this game too, so it would be great to add that to the collection. We got Spyro Year of the Dragon. Now this is one of my old childhood favorites, and for some reason I don't remember which Spyro game I actually owned. But we're gonna go with Year of the Dragon because I think that's the one that I had. And then Crash Bash, the only party style Crash game that is super fun. I remember playing this with family, with friends, and with cousins, so definitely gonna have to find that one. And then Digimon World 3, that's kind of a rare one and a pretty high value one as well, but that was my favorite Digimon World game. I love the Digimon World games, and I definitely need to grab that one for the PlayStation 1. And then we got the Xbox games. We've got some original games that are, a little more common, and then some pretty rare ones as well. We got Oddworld Stranger's Wrath, one of my favorite original Xbox games. I think it released on the Switch as well, but I'm looking for the one on the Xbox. Then we got Blinks 2. I absolutely love these Blinks games. Such a fun, unique game. And then we got Left 4 Dead 2. That's a pretty common game, but I can't believe it only released on the Xbox and then also on PC. Favorite zombie game of all time. The fact that you can play as the zombies is so cool. And then we got Gauntlet Dark Legacy. It's not an exclusive, but it was a favorite of mine, and I absolutely want to get it on the original Xbox. One of the great things about the original Xbox was that it was a little bit more powerful than the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube. So in reality, it's actually one of the best consoles to get to play these classic games, and it runs a lot better. And then the last game that we have on our list is Def Jam Fight for New York. And this game ranges to around $100 in value. And it's pretty rare. It's going to be difficult to find that one, but I wanted to add like a great grail to this game as well. You got rappers wrestling and fighting each other. 2 of my favorite things to have in a video game. And I actually want to get this game just so I could play it again on my original Xbox. But yeah, guys, just quickly ran through the list. This is everything that we have. I think I'm going to leave it somewhere on this shelf, and every week hopefully I can just cross one game out at a time. I know some of these games are going to be a lot harder to find than others, but yeah, that's kind of the goal of this challenge, is to find these games and get them for super cheap. Alright, so I've got the list set up back here now, and any games that we come across and buy, I'll just cross them off the list. So that's enough talking now. Let's jump into this collection to see if we got any updates.
Here at our game showcase, and we just sold 2 games. The first game is right here, this Wii Sports. So this one ended up selling for around $18. It's crazy, like 2 months ago, this thing was selling for like $25 every day on eBay, and now I can't even get it to sell for 20. So that just goes to show how game prices go up and down like every month, it seems like. And then the second game we sold is right here, this Guitar Hero World Tour. I like literally just posted this up like an hour ago. So this one ended up selling for around $15. First time I sold it on the Xbox 360. I think we picked this one up at a GameStop for like $5. So gonna get these two packaged up and shipped right away. After eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. I am here at Goodwill today, and I already looked through and didn't really find too much, but gonna show you some games that I thought were interesting. So down here, some PlayStation 3 games. They have these MX vs ATV games. Never played these games, but the cover looks awesome for both of them. I think one of them goes for around like 10 to 15, but at $4.99, it's a little too high for me. Then also spotted this poker game on the Xbox. Never actually seen this game. It's called Stacked, but great advertising right here. It's Halo with chips from Maxim Magazine. That is really funny. But yeah, pretty cool. MTV is on here as well. In the shoe section, it's been a while since I found some shoes, but found these Nike Zoom Pegasus. These are in pretty decent condition. Thought they would be priced a little higher, but $6.99 here. Not bad. I saw a few listings and few sold items on eBay for around 40 to 50. I think I'll go with that. It's not bad. $6.99 too. Let's go ahead and grab them. Really good condition. You can see the bottom, barely worn. So yeah, we'll pull the trigger on these. And while I'm here on this weird rack next to the entrance, they got some more valuable stuff here. And I actually found some Jordan 1 mids. It's crazy to see, you know, just what you could find here at a Goodwill. $74.99 though, a bit high, but these are really clean and nice. Size 10. I think it's just crazy when you find Jordan 1s at a Goodwill. I only see one pair, so I think they probably keep the other pair behind the desk or counter. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys that, you know, you can't find some crazy stuff here. Hello. Just gonna grab these.
Oh, you have a $5 coupon. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Total is $2.09.
Made my way over to a pawn shop called PayMore. I believe it's a pawn shop. Relatively new, so kind of small too. We'll see what they have in there. Made my way into the store and actually spotted a few glass cases full of video games. I was not expecting this at all when I came here. Spotted some steel booklets. Just gonna kind of briefly go over everything with you guys. But I do pick up some great stuff. You can probably already spot some great stuff. So they did have a 5 games for $25 sale going on. So I definitely had to grab some games for $5. They also had a case full of consoles, and they had games next to the console, so I'm assuming it was like a bundle or something. And they had a Nintendo 64, which I was really intrigued and might pick up. You guys just recently opened?
Yep, we actually are less than a year now. We buy all sorts of electronics and we sell all sorts of electronics. As you can see, we got all.
You guys like qualify as like a pawn shop?
No,
It's not.
because we don't pawn.
Yeah.
We strictly buy. We don't do any of the pawn things, and honestly, we try to make it seem like a pawn shop either. I guess you could just call it a retail store that buys. So it's a buying retail store.
Are these N64 games too? Yes. You guys would think that's part of the deal? Maybe this one? I never actually played this one. Probably this one. This is a good one. So can I do like 10, so like 50, I guess? Okay. I'll just go with these then. Just
making a payment?
Yeah.
Right there? All right, for sure.
Alright guys, that was insane. This is why I always have to check out new places at least once, because we found some amazing stuff in there. I know I probably missed out on like a lot of good stuff. I was only in there for like 10-15 minutes, so I didn't spend too much time looking through there, and I was kind of talking to those guys in there. Really nice people, and just opened up the place like a year ago. I'm gonna quickly show you guys everything that I picked up in there. All these games were $5 a piece. I didn't have time to scan any of these games. These were just all off the top of my head what I thought was good and wanted to add to the collection or flip. The first game we got was NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo. Super fun. I love these NBA games. Then we got this Star Wars Squadron game. I've actually never played this game. It's for the Nintendo 64 and it's $5. So may keep it, may flip it. Probably gonna keep it. Then I got some PlayStation 3 games. I got Deadpool. For some reason I felt like this had some decent value, and it actually does, around like $20-ish. So got it for $5 as well. Then we got this Resident Evil 5. I played this game a little bit, but this is like the gold edition, and that really drew me to it. Definitely had to pick it up. Then we got a PlayStation 2 game. This is Dynasty Warriors 3. I don't think I have this one yet. Love the Dynasty Warriors games. I think this one might be a little bit more rare because I rarely see this one. And then we finally picked up The Witcher. I was missing this game. This was like in my top 5 favorite games of all time, and we finally get it, and it's actually a complete edition. Not sure what that means. Oh, it includes all of the DLC. Just saw it right here. So that's amazing. I'm pretty sure this has some decent value too, but I won't be flipping this. This is for me to keep. Then we just got some Xbox 360 games. We finally got to pick up Fable 2. This completes our Fable collection. This is my favorite Fable game too, and yeah, finally get to add it to our collection. Then we picked up Lost Odyssey. I've never played this game before. I bet it's a pretty fun game, but it also does sell for a decent amount of money too. And then for the last 2 games, we got this Batman Arkham Origins. I bought this a couple of times now. It does sell for around $20-ish, and we got it for $5. So we'll probably be flipping this because we have this already. And then the last game is Spider-Man 2. No way we got a Spider-Man game, and on the Xbox 360. I'm pretty sure this has some decent value. Yeah, guys, really happy with the score here. Definitely coming back soon.
Here at our game showcase with updates, we just sold an item over here. It's gonna be this right here, this MCAT flashcards. Picked this up a while ago and ended up selling it for around $18-ish. So it's a bit heavy, gonna be a bit more to ship, I believe. We've got another sale, and it's for this game right here. Guitar Hero World Tour on the Wii. Very popular one on the Wii. Ended up selling this one for around $16. So after eBay fees and shipping, this is how much we'll get to add back to our game fund. So for our next stop, it's a comic book store, kind of like a hole-in-the-wall joint. We're gonna see if they actually do have some video games or not though. See some games in this back area over here. Oh, they got a bunch of NES games, and they're all like under $10 too. Not bad at all. Bunch of Kingdom Hearts games. $3 for that. Wow. I might consider that. Do I have that one? I don't think I have that one yet. Shadow of Colossus, $20. What do they have down here? I've been seeing the Zombie U game. I've never played it though. Which ones? All of these? All of them. Oh, okay. So it's half off of the price? Yep. Oh, sweet. I didn't know that. All right. Okay. Do you guys often get games, or is this stuff that people bring in, or? Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Wow, everything is half off today. or this month. $10 for this? I might consider. I'll have to check this one. Okay, cool. Ooh, this is a good one. Wow. Because I saw it and then I was like debating it, but if it's half off, then I think I'm gonna have to grab this. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of these. Oh shoot! But I remember playing this one with my brother a lot. I've got a big decision. So this is half off too, and it's gonna be like $29, $30 for a Sega Genesis. Oh my gosh, am I really gonna pass that up? And then that's gonna be $20 for Mario 64. I think I have to get that. $20 for Mario 64. Holy cow. And then I'm gonna miss out on a lot of this. Oh, Star Fox is $16. Why am I doing this challenge? I just wanna grab everything.
Put a little thing together.
Hello.
So you found some stuff?
Yeah, you told me it's half off, so yeah, a lot of stuff I couldn't pass up on, I guess.
It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Always hope that somewhere along the line it benefits somebody, you know.
Yeah.
You know why I have most of these?
I'm
Because I already have them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And when people bring in stuff to trade, it's like I always end up. It would be like 5 things, and 2 or 3 of them I go home with me, and the rest of them go here. Yeah.
And you got them priced.
Then when I sell enough of these, then I use that money to go buy something else, you know, kind of thing.
That's cool. Yeah.
You know, I love retro games myself, so I mean.
Wow, that's crazy.
So your total is 71.28.
Okay. Is that what that? Made my way to a Goodwill, and a lot of games stocked here, as you can see, which is awesome. Some Wii games over here. I think this is something different in it. Marvel superheroes. You got some Wii games, Just Dance. Nothing too special. Was interested in this though, the original trilogy Lego Star Wars 2 on the original Xbox. You got a Bad Company 2. I think I have that. Got a lot of these games already, so gonna have to pass up unless they have some decent value. BioShock Infinite, another great one. Borderlands Handsome Collection. I think the disc was missing out of this one. Gears and Ghost. I got a handful of games that I'm considering. I've never played some of these games, so like Ghost Recon. Don't know if it really has any value or worth even flipping, but it is Orange Tag Week, so like all these games are 50% off. So may consider that. This one I'm debating on as well. So it sells for around $10-ish, not quite 15, and I don't know if that's worth picking up to flip. I don't really want it in my collection, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just grab it and see if I can get it to sell for around 13, 14 bucks, half off as well. You got this Modern Warfare 2. May pass on this. I think I have one already in the collection, so and just not worth flipping. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. This is a really fun one. I did play and complete this one. I think this one takes place in like the Industrial Revolution era, which is super cool. That you play with 2 of the assassins, and was a great one. And then we got Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Never played this one. I'm not as interested in it either. There's no price on it. Hello. So grab these.
What would you like to round up for the Goodwill mission today? $8.40.
Made my way to the next Goodwill, and a couple of good games that I'm finding here. Just, you know, stacks of Xbox 360 games. I found a bunch of Rock Band games here for whatever reason. I saw Rock Band 1 and 2. Unfortunately, they don't really go for too much. I was looking for Rock Band 3 too, because if I could find all three, I would probably bundle them up together. And I think it goes for around like 30 to 40-ish on eBay. So, but did come away with 2 games right here. We got Guitar Hero Legends of Rock on the Wii. Great one to find and flip on eBay. And then this one was really interesting. I took a look at the case and I saw FIFA 16, but inside was FIFA 18. And for some reason, the year 2018 for a sports game was just great for Xbox 360. I think those were the last games that released for the console for sports games. So I think that one actually does go for around $18 to $20. So a great one to pick up.
Hello, did you check them both?
Yeah.
Good. Would you like to round up 69 cents for Goodwill's mission? Okay. $6.31.
Alright guys, we had an absolutely amazing week of video game pickups. I'm going to quickly go over everything that we picked up for this week. So starting off at the Goodwills, we went to a couple of them this week. The first thing I picked up was actually a really clean pair of sneakers. These are Nike Zoom Pegasus. I actually did get these for cheaper because I had a $5 coupon that I got to use at Goodwill. I spent over $100, and when you do that, you get a $5 coupon to use on any item. So awesome pickup. Then we got a handful of games. The first one was Rainbow Six Vegas 2. I think this one was also priced at the same as the orange tag one, so this was actually like $150. Then I picked up Michael Jackson The Experience. This one I was debating on as well because it doesn't really sell for around 15-ish. I want to try to aim for $15. Then we picked up Ghost Recon Future Soldier. Never played this one before. These games all range at around $10 in value, but they were half off too, so $150, not a bad deal. And then I also grabbed Assassin's Creed Syndicate, one of my favorites. This was still the classic original style Assassin's Creed game. And then at the last Goodwill, we came away with 2 games. The first one was actually FIFA, and inside was FIFA 18. This one sells for around $20, disc only, so I'll probably be flipping this one to recoup some of our money. And then lastly, we grabbed Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock. Picked this one up a couple times already, and I always flip it. These games are always so popular on the Wii. Now I'm gonna go over our pickups that we got at the thrift or pawn shop. They said it wasn't really a pawn shop. It was more like a retail store, but they buy and resell items, so I don't know what it really is. It was my first time there, and they had a ton of great stuff. They had a 5 for $25 deal. The first game we picked up was Star Wars Rogue Squadron on the N64. Never played this game before, but it's a Star Wars game. I'm a big Star Wars person. Then we got NBA Jam on the Super Nintendo. Big fan of NBA Jam games. These are the classic, fun, original games on the Nintendo systems. Again, gonna try to go over this as quick as possible because we did get a lot of games. We got Witcher the Complete Edition. This was on my first list of games that I really wanted, and we finally got this, and it's the Complete Edition on the PlayStation 4. It comes with all the DLC, which is awesome. Then we got a PlayStation 2 game, Dynasty Warriors 3. It would be great to complete this whole series of games as well. Love these style of games. And then a couple of PlayStation 3 games, Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition. Not sure what the difference is with the editions, but enjoy some of the Resident Evil games as well. I didn't really play a lot of the older ones. And then we picked up Deadpool. Never played this game before, but it has some decent value. I'm kind of debating on if I should keep a lot of these or flip, because some of these do have some value. Same with this one, Spider-Man 2 on the Xbox 360. Did it fall out or something? Oh. So it turns out that there was actually a PlayStation 1 game in here too. Star Wars Masters. I don't know if it has any value or not, but probably just keep it in our collection. Then we finally picked up Fable 2. This is the last one that we needed for our collection. Big fan of Fable, and this is actually my favorite Fable game. We grabbed Batman Arkham Origins. This game has some decent value, that's why I picked it up. We got all these games for $5 a piece, so big score on that. Probably going to be flipping this one. And then we grabbed Lost Odyssey. I've never played this before, but every time I see it, it always has some decent value as well. A lot of these games have some great value. But yeah, this was our last game we picked up, so gonna add this to our collection. And then for our last stop, it was a place called Vortex Comics. I guess it's a comic buy and trade and sell store. And they also had a bunch of games. This is probably going to be one of my new favorite places to go game hunting because they had a 50% off sale going on all their games, and some of it was actually underpriced. The first thing we got was Super Mario 64. I was debating if I should add this to our list, but I already had Mario Sunshine and I really want that one. But we got this for $20 basically because this was half off. And then our next cartridge game was Double Dragon on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Big fan of these games as well. I remember watching this show, the television show or movie with my brother all the time, and we always ended up playing the game as well. So this one definitely does hold some great memories. Now I'm going to go over all the disc-based games that we got. PlayStation 3, we got the God of War collection. How much was this? So $15 it was marked at, but half off, so $7.50 for this collection. And then we picked up Disgaea D2. Not gonna lie, I was just kind of grabbing everything after they told me every game was 50% off. I've never played this game, but I did try out the newest version, the newest game that just released, and I wasn't really into it. The game was marked at $20, so we got it for 10 bucks. This was the only Xbox 360 game we picked up, and it was the orange box. It's got Half-Life 2, it's got Team Fortress, it's got Portal, some excellent Valve games, and I think this has some decent value as well on the Xbox 360. And now I'm going to go over the PlayStation 2 games. Some of these were very, very cheap, so I just started grabbing them. We got Kingdom Hearts finally to add to our collection. This one was $5, so $2.50 for half off. I picked up Transformers the game. It was really cheap, so just went ahead and grabbed this one as well. We got Mark of Kree. Also a really cheap one, never played it before. We picked up Devil May Cry. I want to complete this whole series of games as well. Did enjoy. I played only one of them and enjoyed it, which was Devil May Cry 4. But yeah, got this one for pretty cheap too. We picked up Duel Masters on the PlayStation 2. How many of you guys remember this card game? I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, and this one was kind of created to combat that, but never really took off. I actually still have some Duel Master cards too. And then the last game we got was Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Just another PlayStation 2 game to add to our collection. A really cheap one as well. We paid a total of $70 for all of this stuff. Not bad, including the Nintendo games as well. So for this episode, we actually spent probably the most that we've ever spent in our collection. I'm pretty sure our game funds are really low right now, and I need to start selling a lot of this stuff. Probably get some of these games listed on eBay as well to build up that game fund. But yeah, really happy with all the things we were able to pick up for this week. Such an exciting one. And that pretty much wraps up our video. Unfortunately, we did not get to cross off any games off of our list that we created. But I'm very happy with everything that we did get for this week. I'd say this was a complete success of a week for video game pickups. Hopefully next week we can actually seek out more of these games on our list and start crossing off some games. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. It was a ton of fun going out there and game hunting. This is kind of the time of the year where stores are having a lot of sales. Even GameStop has been having tons of great deals. So go and check out all of your game stores and thrift stores around your area. But yeah, good luck on your game hunting adventures, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.